Hi, good evening, everyone. I'm Shruti Jain. I'm your moderator for the evening. I would like to welcome you all to the Shiksha's webinar, How to Make That Powerful First Impression with none other than Dr. Shivani.
Thank you so much, Shruti, for the
Thank you,
lovely
Shivani.
introduction. How are you doing?
I'm doing fine. How are you doing, Shivani?
Very well, very well. Thank you so much for asking.
Okay, so I'll give a brief intro about Dr. Shivani. So, Dr. Shivani is an image consultant. She has done sessions on personality development, communication skills, soft skill training, and she also posts videos related to etiquette training. I have been following her for so long, and it's a pleasure hosting you at Shiksha, Shivani.
Thank
And
you so much.
yeah, you're most welcome. So I hope all of you will make the most out of this session. Start posting your queries in the Q&A section. And Shivani, would you like to begin with some tips and tricks for everybody?
Absolutely, absolutely. And hello, everyone. How are you guys doing? Welcome to this webinar of how to create a powerful first impression. Let me bring one thing to the table, that is that we'll keep it a very interactive webinar. I talk everything that is practical, real, and how you actually create a first impression and whether it matters or it doesn't, or it exists or it doesn't exist. So everything, we'll keep it very interactive. There are no slides. I won't be seeing slides and talking to you. I'll give you a live experience wherein you will get to know how can you make or break your first impression. So with that, I would like to ask all of you, how many of you think that first impression is the last impression? Write your comments in the chat box. Do you agree that first impression is the last impression? It's just a cliche because everybody says first impression is the last impression. इसलिए हम लोग बोल देते हैं. First question is this. Second question is, where are you joining from? What do you do? And why have you joined this session? What takeaway you want to take from this session? So let us check. I hope, Shruti, we'll be able to read the comments in the chat box.
Yes, Shivani, completely. You'll be able to read them.
Okay, so please tell me, do you agree that first impression is the last impression? Get your comments coming in, guys. There are 29 participants.
Yeah. And they are joining in. More are joining in. Okay, I'll take up the questions maybe from the Q&A section. We are having a lot of them.
Okay,
Greetings
I've
from
started.
Pune.
You
Yeah,
start getting.
yeah.
Okay, Vivek says yes, Sparsh says yes, Anjori says yes. Anjori, I really like your name. And Rupam says yes. So kind of. Anshuman says only for interview. Arun says no. Deepak says no. Okay, that's interesting. Excellent. Now, what if I say that first? Trivan says maybe. Excellent. But what if I say that first impression is last impression? And it is in real and it matters and it happens. No matter how much you avoid, no matter how much you want to procrastinate it, no matter how much you tell your brain not to create a first impression, but then your brain is reflexive, your brain is working, and your brain is perceptive. So first impression is always the last impression. You can change your impression, but you need 1,000 positive impressions to delete one negative impression. So just imagine. Now, how does this happen? So what happens whenever you look at the person for the first time, okay, your brain automatically divides that person into 4 categories. First is enemy, friend, physically attractive, and indifferent. Have you ever realized when you go in a party, you enter the room and you see people, right? There's certain people who are really approachable. There's certain people whom you think, oh my god, she looks arrogant, I cannot just talk to her. Some people you find, oh my god, she's so beautiful. And some people you find really indifferent, like little weird. No matter what, there'll be some people you'll be able to talk to them easily. You'll be able to go and ask them, okay, can you tell me the way, or can you tell me which is the best dessert to eat, or can you tell me why are you here at this event? There's some people whom you will just look and say, I just cannot talk to this person looks little snobbish. No matter you're seeing the person for the first time, no matter that person is the most humble person in the entire world, but you will feel that this person is snobbish. Has it have ever happened to you? If yes, drop in the comment box yes. That when you go in a party, there's some people whom you find, okay, fine, I can talk to this person. There's some people you find, oh my God, I just cannot. I just cannot. Why? This is the first impression. Your brain, like when you're hungry, your stomach starts growling, right? When you're sad, you start dropping your tears. When you're happy, automatically you smile. So whenever you look at someone, the brain automatically divides that person into four categories. Why? Because the brain tells you through perception and experiences, past experiences, whether this person is safe for you or this person isn't safe for you. When we were evolving as humans, how did we become human? Tell me, how did we become human? Okay, because it's not interactive, so I cannot see people. So let me only tell you, how did we become human? So when we were evolving, we were on a survival mode. So if we used to see anybody who was indifferent or who was not like us, we were scared, because earlier we used to survive over food. And if we used to see somebody who's not like us, the person used to kill us. Since then, our brain is little scared of different people, of people whom you don't know. So your brain gives you an indication that this person looks safe and you can talk to this person. This person looks little weird, don't talk to this person. So no matter how hard you try, you will never get a second chance to create your first impression. How many of you, with that, how many of you are scared of speaking in public? Drop in the comment box me. Okay, Rohit says me, Rupam says me, Prakash says me, Sidhu says me, Anjana, Vedant, Balamurugan, Ritvik, excellent, Sanjay, excellent. And now wherever you're sitting, just clap for yourself. That all your senses are working fine, your brain is working fine. Even if you're scared, you should be proud of yourself that your brain is working fine. It is giving you a reflex that there are unknown people. Let me tell you a story behind this. Ever if you feel weird, ever if you have trepidations in your heart when you're speaking in front of public, ever if you're standing on stage and you're trembling, that means your brain is working fine. And all of us go through this, all of us. Why? Because as we started evolving as humans, we were encountered in front of public. Either we were hanged till death or else we were punished. So when you stand in front of so many people, your brain says, run, you're not safe. Run, you're not safe. Okay. And when your brain says run, you're not safe, that is the reason your brain gives you an indication. You have trepidation in your heart, your heart is in your throat. You tremble, you fumble. So if that happens with you, just do not worry. At that moment of time, you have to tell your brain, just calm down, I'm safe, I know them all. Just calm down, I'm safe, I know them all. Okay, so this is first impression. No matter how much you decide, you'll never get a chance of first impression. Now, how many people think that confident people create first impression? If you're confident, then you can create first impression. How many of you think like this? Drop in the comment box, guys. I think excellent, Anshuman, excellent, Anjori, Deepak, wow. Keep that coming, guys. Vivek, excellent, excellent, excellent. All of you to write down with clear heart, because from today, you'll never feel underconfident. So in case, how many of you feel that you lack in confidence? Without thinking twice, just write in the comment box. If I'll get 10 yes, then only I'll tell you the secret. Because that means that you all are confident, then there's no need. Excellent. Okay, fine. We've got 7, 8, 9, 10. Right. I want to ask, I have confidence. Excellent, Deepak. That's excellent feeling that you have. No problem, Rupam. From today, you'll be confident, because I'm telling you what is confidence. So if I have to ask all of you, what is confidence? Because nobody's there, let me talk to Shruti only. Shruti, what is confidence?
Yeah, I feel when you're comfortable talking to somebody in front of you, you're smiling and you have a positive body language. I guess you're not fumbling. That's what shows confidence to the person in front of you.
But when you're doing any activity, for example, when you're playing football and we say,
Yeah.
be confident, we can play. That time you're not talking to anyone.
Yeah, maybe the body language, we can say that's what shows the confidence and the into that you have. You're not scared of the teammates. You are working well with your teammates. You are having good coordination with your teammates. That's what confidence is, I guess.
Excellent. Confidence is self-trust. It is a feeling
Absolutely.
of when you trust yourself. Like you have feeling of love, you have feeling of hatred. Similarly, the feeling of trusting yourself is self-confidence. So, self confidence is when you trust yourself. And how do you trust yourself? Number one, when you have a very positive self image, when you think good about yourself. Okay, when you look at the mirror and you say, yes, I'm worth it, and this is who I am. Or else when you respect yourself, when you decide something and you accomplish something. So, self confidence is amalgamation of self image and self respect. Now, tell me one thing, that when it is confidence, we are saying confidence means self trust. Will you ever trust a person who will not trust themselves? Will you ever trust a person? For example, if you go to a doctor, okay, and you go to a doctor and the doctor says, for example, Shruti is my patient, and I come and I say, hi Shruti, see, I'll be doing your heart surgery, okay, and please trust me Shruti, don't worry, I've done hundreds of heart surgery, just trust me Shruti, and I'll try my 100% to save you. Shruti, will you even invest a single penny on me?
I think not. I
No.
need a confident doctor when it comes to my life, when it comes to
Anything.
operating.
If
Yeah,
I say, Shruti, don't worry, I'll take care of you, just trust me and go, will you spend lakhs of rupees on me?
yeah, maybe.
Yeah, if I, for example, I'm a coach or I'm a trainer, which I am,
Yeah,
right? If I say, okay
right.
Shruti, I'll try, that I'll make you confident Shruti, I'll try my level best, I've trained so many people, but still I'll try. This is one trainer.
Yeah,
Second
right.
trainer, Shruti, you trust me, I'm assuring you, you'll become confident. On which trainer will you invest?
The second one,
Second
because
one.
he trusts himself.
Because जब मैं, when I am not confident about my things, when I am not confident about who am I, when I am not confident about my skills, my abilities, why should I expect others? Nobody has taken loan from me, or nobody has taken a loan from you. Why should they trust you when you don't trust yourself? Will you ever trust anybody who doesn't trust themselves? Understand one thing, we all have flaws, we all are humans, we can never be flawless. There are hundred of things that I am flawed at, there are hundred of things that Shruti is flawed at, but that doesn't mean that I'll show you my weakness and I'll show you that I'm not confident about it. Because the moment I'll show you that I'm not confident about it, you will take advantage of it and you will mock me for that. So confidence is a feeling of self-trust. And the moment you say, I'm there, you do it. The world is behind you. And a first impression is always created by a confident person. And this is a feeling nobody can get in you. No coach, no trainer. It is just you. Stand in front of mirror, admire yourself, and it works like a magic. Stand in front of mirror, admire yourself, and say that you're worth it. You are worth it. Let me, I cannot see you people, but I really want you to do this experiment with me. Okay, Shruti, let's do with you so that they
Yeah,
understand. Okay,
yeah.
so keep your hands like this,
Okay.
keep your two fingers, and I want everybody who's attending this webinar to do this wherever you're sitting right now. Okay, and try, and then send in the comment box your comments that what did you feel. So Shruti, I want you to move your fingers like this constantly.
Okay.
Are you easily able to move it?
Yeah,
Yeah, okay. Now what I want, Shruti, that you have
yeah.
two fingers, right? Which one you're easily able to lift up, this one or this one?
I guess the index finger.
The index finger, the first finger, right?
Right.
Now, Shruti, be very honest to yourself. Okay, and
Yeah.
you have to do it very honestly. You have to criticize this index finger. You have to criticize,
Okay.
you cannot lift up. You're not worthy.
Okay.
You just cannot lift up. Other fingers can lift up. Do it. Put your finger like
Okay.
this.
Okay.
Okay, I'll say, you cannot lift up. Look at your finger and say,
You cannot lift up.
you don't have guts to lift up. You're not worthy. See others, will be able to lift up. You just cannot lift up. You finger, you cannot lift up. Criticize your finger and try to lift it up. Criticize
Okay.
it. Look at
You're
it.
not worthy. You're the shortest nail that I have, and you cannot lift up. You're not that beautiful as other nails that I have. and I do not trust you, I'll not be able to lift you up.
Try to lift it up, Shruti, while saying this.
Yeah. Okay.
Was
You're
it
not
that?
worthy.
No. Was it that easy?
I guess not.
No. Because
The
you
second.
didn't, okay, whenever you criticize anything, okay, do it again, Shruti. You didn't do it properly. You don't have to look
Okay.
at me.
Okay.
Just look at your finger with
Okay.
all your heart.
Okay.
Criticize your finger 10 times and try to lift it up with
Okay.
all your heart.
Yeah. You're not beautiful. You're not worthy. You are the ugliest nail that I have in all my five beautiful fingers, and you cannot lift up.
Were you able to lift up easily?
Not that easy. I guess the second one moved better this time.
जब आप इसको genuinely, क्योंकि अभी आप उस aura में नहीं हो, whenever, if you'll do it in real today, sit by yourself, sit with yourself in a room and try to criticize this finger, you won't be able to lift it up this much also. I can
Okay.
guarantee you that. How many of you felt it was resilient? How many of you felt there was some pressure when you were lifting up? How many of you felt that it was not that easy to lift a finger, the finger you were criticizing? Excellent, Vivek.
Vivek.
How many of you felt it? There was a pressure. Excellent. Excellent, Rohit. It happens. It is working. It will work. It will work. It is your same finger. It is your same finger, right? Why does this happen? This happens because your brain doesn't know what is right and what is wrong. Your brain is your pet. Your brain will work as you want. If you say, I'm not worth it, I'm not confident, she's better than me, she speaks better than me, she looks better than me, I just cannot, I cannot just go in front of camera, I cannot talk to that person, why will this person talk to me, she's so confident, I'm so underconfident. Even God cannot make you confident, even God cannot help you, even God cannot help you in talking to someone. The moment you say, I accept myself who I am, I love myself who I am, and I give my 100% importance to myself, and everybody is attracted to me. And then you see the change in your life. Let me tell you one thing. And I hope you all are students or you are working professionals and a young age group. What is the age group, Shruti?
Yeah, most of them are students. We have a mixed group of people over here, both contributors, and we have a campus ambassadors who are current college going students. So they are mostly youngsters,
Okay, so can you
college
drop in
goers.
a few people? Can you drop in your age group, please?
Yeah, we have got responses from Rupam 18. I guess all Sparsh 18, Vedant, Ritvik, Kaushik, Pooja 20. Okay. All
Excellent.
between 18 to 21. 17.
Excellent, guys. Now, you are 18 to 21. Practical thing. If you have a younger sister or a brother, and that younger sister and brother says, Didi or Bhaiya, I'm not confident. I cannot make friends. I cannot talk to that person. I cannot stand in stage. Will you tell that person or your brother, younger brother and sister to sit down and keep quiet? Or will you tell that younger brother, sister, just go for it, man? We'll see whatever will happen. What will you say to your younger brother and sister? If your younger brother and sister comes to you and say, I cannot do it, it's not happening, I'm not confident, how will I talk in front of so many people, what will you say? Will you tell them that leave it, or will you say tell them go and do it, go for it, we'll see it what happens, right? You always say go for it. Whenever you feel underconfident, whenever you feel you cannot do it, treat yourself as your younger brother and sister, because your brain knows what answer your brain requires. Tell your brain, you're worth it. Go for it. Whenever you feel you cannot do it, what will you tell your younger brother and sister? To sit back and not to do it, or just to go for it? What worst can happen? What worst can happen? At least try, don't sit back, right? This is what you'll tell your younger brother and sister. Just a small thing, just a small change. You just have to become your younger version whenever you feel like this. Nobody, no educator, no trainer, no coach, no parent can give you that feeling, what feeling you'll have at that very moment. I can guarantee you in writing that if you feel the same. Be kind to yourself, love yourself more. Love yourself as your younger self. Make your younger self realize everything is good in life, you're worth it. And then you see how you create impressions and how you become confident. Always remember one thing in life: nobody's coming to talk to you, nobody's coming to invest on you, nobody is coming to save you in this life until you invest in yourself, you love yourself, and you keep yourself safe. Nobody is coming. Let me ask you one more example, because since you guys are actually getting into the point, what is first impression? First impression only happens when you're confident. Second thing, for example, like we are in a room right now, and I ask you a question. There are few people who will be scared in giving an answer because they think that they'll be judged, right? They'll think, oh my god, what will this person think? What if I make a grammatical error? What if I'm not fluent? What if they laugh on me? And there is one person who will stand up and give an answer in front of 100 students, no matter that is grammatically incorrect. Will you see that student's courage, or will you see the fluency of English? Drop in the comment box, what will you see? Will you see that person's courage, or will you check the fluency of that person? Drop in the comment box, please. Courage, 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 both. Courage. I'm very sure 90% people will say courage, because we all love confident people. We all buy confident people. Confidence is a feeling that is the best feeling above love. When you feel confident, there is nothing in the world that can destroy you in life. So always remember, whenever you feel that not confident, you have to become your younger version. And always remember that if you don't love yourself, nobody in this world is loving you. Why? Because everybody loves people who love themselves. So please make sure that you make a positive self image. Do a positive self pep talk. Before you go to sleep, write down one thing that you're proud of. Write down one thing that you think that made you what you are today. One thing that made your day. Whenever you get ready, pay yourself a compliment. You're looking really smart today, rather than saying, today I'm looking fat, today I'm looking dark, my hair are not looking good. This, just say whoever you are, you're looking the best. Look into your eyes when you stand in front of mirror, and then speak with all your heart, and see yourself changing in life. Because again, your brain doesn't know what is right, what is wrong. Your brain just knows whatever you instruct your brain. So first is confidence, second is your body language to create any first impression. If I ask you what is body language, Shruti, what is body language? You're on mute, Shruti, sorry.
Thank you so much. Okay, so body language is how you present yourself, how confidently your sitting posture, the way of talking, and the impression you make while you're talking, how confident you are.
Excellent, Shruti.
So,
Shruti, can you sit in a very confident position?
yeah, yeah, that is how I am.
Can you sit in a very underconfident posture?
Yeah, I would just like to like slouch down, or I'll just not look confident, just not smile. I'll be worried. Okay, what will happen? The coach will judge me for being so naive around her. Everything.
Shruti, how do you know that is confident, that is underconfidence?
Okay. When I trust myself, when I'm feeling enthusiastic, when I'm feeling confident, so I know that I'm in the right position. And when I'm slouching, I know the other person will get to know how nervous I am. If my hands are trembling, if my words are trembling, so you can make
Tell me
out.
whether, okay, Shruti, tell me whether I'm happy or sad right now.
Right now, you are looking happy.
How do you know?
You're smiling
Absolutely. So what is body language? Your action speaks louder than
louder
words.
than words.
Your gesture, your posture, your position. The moment I said, Shruti, sit confident, she was like this. Because your brain knows that when, okay, how do you get to know that? For when we started expressing each other. Earlier, when we were evolving as humans, we didn't communicate with each other. We used to communicate with each other through non-verbal communication, or certain sounds we used to make, right? So how do we used to communicate?
Action.
right? Actions. Since then, our brain perceive actions more than words. Since then, however you're acting is what the other person will feel. Okay, not your words. I didn't say I'm happy, I was smiling. Shruti said, you're happy. I just said, Shruti, confidence. She sat like this. Why cannot this? Who told her? How does her mind know that this is confidence and this is not confidence? Because your brain is evolved like that. Your brain perceive people on the way of their actions. So just remember, before you start speaking, your brain has already, the other person's brain has already perceived you inside out. No matter after that you've been fluent in English, you know what you're talking, you know 100 things about what you're talking, but if it is not resonating with the body language, the other's brain doesn't understand. They will not be able to decode. So body language is very essential part of first impression. God has given you so many organs. Just remember 3 organs when it comes to body language: your eyes, your lips, and your hands. Okay, so no matter whichever interview you go, university interview, your college interview, your any job interview, people say make an eye contact, smile, sit straight. Let me tell you why. You'll get to know what, but I'll tell you why. For example, if I tell you that you should make an eye contact, this eye contact is one powerful tool. How did you feel when I was not looking at you and talking to you? When I was looking here, or I look here and I'll talk to you, that we're talking about first impression. It's so powerful that you never get a second chance to get a first impression. How did you feel? Did you feel connected? Or did you feel dissociated, that there's no connection? Honest answer in the comment box, please. Ranjit, Anjori, no connection. Deepak, excellent. Excellent. See, now I also know the names. Pooja. See, Anamika. Great. Why? This is why eye contact is important. People say your eyes are soul, windows to your soul, which is absolutely correct. Whenever you get annoyed from someone and you just don't want to talk to that person, or you just don't want to tell that person that I'm annoyed from you, what do? You just don't look at that person, right? Whenever you're annoyed from your friend, you don't look at your friend, you do like this. You show your back, because you know the moment you do an eye contact or you will smile, again, you'll start talking to that person. Eye contact is sign of confidence. It is sign of engagement. It is sign of warmth. The more eye contact you'll do, just imagine one thing, the more the person will perceive, yes, this is a person who is trustworthy. We say now often that I think this person is a culprit because he's not making an eye contact. So this person has done something. Why do we say that? Because eye contact is someone's confidence, that you can trust that person. How many of you feel shy while making an eye contact? Drop in the comment box. How many of you are not able to make an eye contact? Pooja, Vedant, Ritvik, Ridhima,
Shakdat has written.
Excellent. Oh, no problem. No problem, guys. Let me tell you a hack today. Whenever you feel you're not able to make an eye contact, this portion is called glabella. Okay, the portion between two eyes, this is called glabella. Whenever you feel that you're not able to make an eye contact, just don't look at that person's eye. Look here. Okay, and talk here. When you look here, the other person will not know that you're not looking in their eye. However, you will feel comfortable and slowly and steadily make a habit of making an eye contact. If you feel shy looking at somebody's eye, start looking here. Don't look there. The other person will never know whether you're not looking in their eye. That's the hack. Whenever you feel you're not able to do, just look here. The second most important organ is your smile. What if Shruti is smiling? She's so warm. What if she would have said like this? Shivani body language is, how would I feel? I feel, oh my God. Who's this person sitting here? Or if I interact like this, Shruti, can you tell me what is body language? Shruti will say, oh my God. What is this, right? So smile is a sign of warmth. When you smile at someone, that person's feel very welcoming, respect, and warmth. Always remember, when you smile at someone, you're just paying your respect and gratitude to that person, and you're losing nothing in life. Smile as much as you can. Smile at your chauffeur, smile at somebody who's in the lift, smile at your guard, smile at your cook, smile at your help, smile at your colleagues. Smile. The more you smile. Okay, Shatish, I didn't see your question. Don't worry, we'll take a question answer round and then you can ask me any question. Don't worry. Okay, so smile as much as you can. And the third important organ are your hands. Okay, wherever you're sitting right now, I want you to look your hands like this and then like this. This, this. Do it 10 times like this. And after that, I'm very sure the most soothing side of your hand will be this. Why? Do you ever train a child when you tell a child, you have done something? Why does a child do like this? Why doesn't a child do like this? Whenever a police catches a thief, why does a thief do like this? Why can't a thief do like this? Whenever you're standing at airport, why do you have to stand like this? Why not like this? Or why not like this? Why like this? Have you ever realized it? Why? As I told, when we were evolving as humans, our brain first started perceiving non-verbal cues, that is body language. So whenever we used to bump into a community whom we didn't know and who was not of our social circle, what we used to do, we used to show our hands like this. That means I have no weapon, you are safe, I'm not here to harm you. Okay, because at times you were wrapped with any animal skin, we didn't had clothes, we didn't had pockets, anything that you had to carry was in your arms or in your hand only, right? So when anybody used to bump in you and that person used to say, so used to say like this, don't worry, there's nothing in my hand and I'm harmless. Since then, when you talk to someone, the more you will move your hands, the more you will try to show your palms to them. Unknowingly, the other person's brain will start trusting you. No matter you want them to trust you or you don't want them to trust you, they will start trusting you. Now, I don't want you to, or guys, to talk like this, but then when you talk, make sure your hands are not tied up. You move your hands when you talk. 3 organs that are very important, and definitely posture is something that is, we all know. Since childhood, we are trained, sit straight, don't move your legs. But 3 organs, the most powerful organs during your interview: eyes, mouth, and hands. Okay, shoulder should be straight, definitely. Then after that comes your dress. How many of you think dressing is very important and vital part of confidence? Rupam says me, Anshuman says me, Anamika says me. Excellent. How many
With
feel? Yes, Shruti.
Yeah, with that, I would also like to put up a question we came across while the registrations were coming in. So the students were asking the importance of dressing formal for an interview. Like we are talking about clothes and about dressing. So how important it is to dress formally for an interview, and how important is it for your first impression in your CV as well? Like we have started putting up our photos in our CVs. So we prefer you that all of us put up our professional photos, our formal photos in the CV. So
Yes,
with
that
this
was
only, I would like to address this question.
yeah. Thank you, Shruti, for this question.
Yeah.
Okay, you all guys think that dressing is very important. How many of you feel like a CEO the moment you wear this? We in India we call it coat and blazer, but the real term is jacket. How many of you feel that you're a CEO or you are some manager when you wear a jacket? Please honestly write in comment box. The moment you wear a jacket, how many of you feel that you are some manager or CEO? Excellent. Excellent. All of us. All of us. So how many girls are there? So how many girls, when you wear heel, you think that I'm looking very elegant and I'm looking very classy today? When the moment you wear heels, how many of you feel that you look very elegant and classy? that today you're looking like something, excellent. All of us. How many of you, the moment you wear sports shoes and jeans, you feel like I'm looking very sporty? How many of you feel sporty? This is what is the answer for you. You take me. If I would have been sitting here wearing okay, I think my network has had a glitch.
Yeah. Just in mid, it had just
Is
for a
it
few
all
seconds.
right?
Yeah, now it's going fine.
Okay, so tell me honestly, if I would have been sitting here wearing probably a red color crop top, okay, with gold flashy jewelry, all blonde hair, dark red lipstick, golden glittery eyes, and would have been talking in this session, would you be interested in taking this session? Oh, Rupam is laughing. Rupam,
Boys
why?
are having a lot of fun.
You would not. You would not. If you see a doctor like this, you go to a doctor for your heart surgery and you see a doctor wearing a ripped jeans, ripped shirt, long hair, and coming to do your heart surgery, will you ever lie down at that stretcher? You will not. Just imagine one thing. The whatever you wear, you feel like that, people react like that, and you respond like that. The moment you wear a jacket, you feel confident. Why formals? Because that time you'll feel that I'm here for an interview. I'm not here to play games. The other person will perceive this person is here, and dressing is respect to yourself and the person who's sitting next to you. Leave everything. Leave makeup. What if I would have sat here wearing a crew neck t-shirt, Tom and Jerry here, and talking to you? Would you be interested? Never. Because the way you dress, people start addressing you. Yeah, I know, Deepak, it's funny, but this is true. People underestimate and people say, oh, we will wear whatever we want to wear. We are this, we are that. You can wear, but see, you will feel whatever you will feel, but the other person will always perceive you how you dressed up. We all like people who are hygienic. We all like people who are well dressed. We all follow people who are well dressed. We will never follow people who look shabby. Even if there is a help who's coming at our place, we ask our help to take bath and wear clean clothes when they come at our place. Why? Because dressing is a respect that you give to yourself. Dressing is your second skin. Wearing formal attire makes the other person feel that you respect the position that you're applying for. You know why you're applying for this position. You respect the other person who's taking your interview. You respect the setup. You respect. If you go for an interview wearing sports shoes and a crew neck t-shirt, the other person will say this person's attitude is so casual. People start judging your attitude the way you dress. This is the only reason. No matter how much you ask, no matter how good you are, but first they will only judge you the way you dress, your body language, and your confidence level. Okay, so remember, dressing is very important. Whenever you're preparing for an interview and you don't know what to dress, do you want me to tell you a secret? What are certain things that you should do when you're preparing for an interview? Okay, Aviral. Okay, let me tell you, choose safe colors. Never wear black and never wear white. Wear safe colors like blue, beige, charcoal gray. Make sure that your shoes are black leather shoes. For girls, black pumps. Light makeup, hair tied up and not falling on your face. No flashy jewelry. Yes, Arun, you can go for green, but then it should be khaki green and not accent green. Any neutral color will go, apart from wearing black and white contrast. Don't wear that because that is the highest contrast and that is for the highest authority level. For example, if you're going for an interview of a CEO or a VP, then wear that. However, if you're going for a mid-managerial or executive profile, try wearing blue. Okay, so these are your color codes. Wear black. Shoes, black pumps. The color of your shoes should always match the color of your belt. Hair should be neat and clean. Nails should be trim. Light makeup, no red lips, only subtle lips. This is, and never underestimate. Yes, Shijit, you can wear a beard or you can keep a beard. However, a 5 o'clock shadow, neatly trimmed beard, but not something that is very shabby. Please take this in mind. And never underestimate chewing mint and also applying or wearing perfume before you go for an interview, because how you smell really tells how you are as a person. And no, and don't eat anything which has, for example, garlic or something that has a strong smell when you're there for an interview. Though the interviewer sits really far, but you may never know that somebody is taking interview and the person is sitting really close to you. Okay, so this was your dress sense. And the last and not the least is your communication. How do you communicate? Just remember this rule: please, thank you, sorry, excuse me. The more you'll add when you'll communicate, the better communicator you will become. Remember these 4 magical words: please, sorry, excuse me, and thank you. The more you'll speak, the better you'll become. Again, to wrap this all up, you never get a second chance to create your first impression, and try to make it as powerful as you can. So work the clothes that you're wearing, your body language, your self-confidence, and the way you speak. This is what is first impression all about. Now, whatever questions you have, keep them dropping in the comment section.
Yeah, thank you so much, Shivani. You made the session really interactive, and I hope all of them got really good tips from you all. So quickly, I'll just take up the questions we have in the Q&A section. The first question was from Anshuman. So he wants to ask how to talk fluently in English.
Okay, when it comes to fluency in English, Anshuman, see, any language, to become fluent in any language, there is no shortcut. The only thing is practice, practice, practice. Immerse your 5 senses in that language. Listen English, watch English, speak English. Everything should be English. Apart from that, let me give you a hack today. Whenever you're sitting free, just take anything. Okay, let me take this book. I was reading this book. Okay, take anything, look at the thing with your 5 senses, and form 20 sentences about anything that is around you. Now, there are few rules that once, if you will speak something, you will not repeat it twice. Second, you will not pause for more than 3 seconds. And third, you will not stop before 1 minute. Just a minute session. That is a jam session that is rocking when it comes to fluency. So Anshuman, try this for 30 days. And on 31st day, in my Instagram account, do let me know whether it worked for you or not. It will definitely work, but do it religiously. जितना देखोगे, एक चीज observe करो, उसके बारे में 20 sentences बनाओ और मुझे tell me after 30 days. Thank you, Anshuman.
Okay, thank you, Anshuman. Okay, I'll take up the next question. Ridhima wants to know how to make friends. So she's shy. I guess she has uh, she's shy in communicating with people. So what tips would you give to her?
Okay, Ridhima, let me tell you one of, so I am, I've got a third invitation for Josh Talks, which because of my personal affairs, I'm not able to give a Josh Talk. However, I've given 2 Josh Talks. In the first Josh Talk, it was all about this. Why friends? Firstly, Ridhima, let me tell you a story about myself. Whatever you see me today, I was not this. I was a really shy girl who didn't had any friends, not even a single friend. I was really shy. I judged myself so much because I used to think, what will people think about me, whether they like me or not? These girls are so beautiful. Why will somebody talk to me? So I had my own insecurities. Still, I was in 8th standard. I had no friends. I used to have my lunch alone. I hated going to school. I hated everything that was around because every time I used to feel I'm not worth keeping a friend. One day I was sleeping, I was in 8th standard, and I realized, till when you will live like this? Till when you will have these feelings of shyness? Because, and in every report card my teacher used to write very shy girl, very shy girl, very shy girl. So I made it as an excuse that I'm very shy, I cannot talk, I'm very shy, I cannot talk. But it was killing me inside. That hesitation was killing me inside. It was like a cancer inside me. So one day I decided that I cannot live like this anymore. Either I have to do this, or for entire life I'll sit like this. So the next day I went to school. I took all my pencils in a pencil box, eraser, but then I thought I have to make friends. I have to initiate the conversation. So I went to the most prettiest girl in the class, whom I always wanted to be friends with. And I asked her, "Can you give me a pencil, please?" And she said, "Yes, you can take the pencil." And that pencil was not pencil for me. That was my life's trophy, which has made me sit here today. Because that pencil made me feel that this is just a fear that you had, that nobody will talk to you, but also made me realize nobody's coming to talk to you if you will not initiate. Who are you? And since then, I was my class monitor. During my 12th or my college, I was the one in the entire college. I had 15 best friends, because I realized one thing, Riddhima, in life: you have to initiate. Nobody's coming to talk to you. If you will not initiate, nobody's coming to talk to you. So do you want to live life like this, or do you want to make an effort? This fear which is killing you this from you inside, it will take one big moment of your life to initiate a conversation with anyone. But just remember, if you will not make friends, nobody is coming to be friends with you. Just go and speak, go and talk. Nobody is judging you. Nobody has time to judge you. Understand one thing: you are judging yourself. Make your brain realize it. Everybody wants to be friends with you, Ridhima. You just need to initiate. And for that, bring the courage up and go and talk. Okay, I hope this helps, Ridhima.
Yeah, all the best, Pradima. Okay, I'll quickly take up the next question. So, Viharika is asking what to talk when you are meeting someone for the first time. Along with that, I'll also like to ask one question we had during the registration. Somebody was asking when you're sitting with some people in a room that are people are senior to you and they are more expert. So, how to initiate a conversation over there with senior people?
Okay, let me just tell you one fundamental formula which only my students know. But then, since this question is asked, so I'm telling you, whenever you have to start you want to initiate a conversation with anyone, just pay them a compliment. Just pay them a compliment. The person will melt there and then only. The moment I'll say, "Shruti, you're looking very pretty today," that's it. हम बोलते हैं ना, Shruti will smile and Shruti will want to hear me more. We are humans. We need social validation. We need people to encourage us. We need people to motivate us. We need people to compliment us. The moment you, and Ridhima, this is for you. Ridhima, if you want to make friends, start giving them compliments. Start saying, "I really like the way you talk. I really like your dress today. I really like how warm you are. I really like your smile." Start complimenting people. With compliment, the topics that you can talk about is weather, movies, favorite food. Never talk about religion, politics, and family. Okay, which is one thing that is trending. Coffee with Karan is trending. Commonwealth game is trending. Anything that is a trending topic. And with that, one more cherry on the cake, talk about something that is common. For example, if Shruti and I need to talk, I'll compliment Shruti. And then what is common right now between us? This webinar. So I'll say, "Shruti, you are a wonderful host. Thank you so much. And I really like that so many people joined in. They were so interactive. They were asking so many questions." That's it. Talk something that is common between you and that person right now. Never talk about what do you do? What do you do for your living? Which course you're applying for? Which college you're going? Nothing like that. It's not needed. Okay, but then compliments works as magic. If you really want people to love you who you are, just pay them a compliment and they'll be all melted in front of you. Try this hack. You will change my name if it doesn't work. Any other
So,
question?
yeah, we do have. I'll just pick up. What if we know that we are wrong, but still we show confidence? because there's nothing right or wrong in our brain. So it's like he himself cannot judge whether he's right or wrong. He knows he's right, he's wrong, sorry, but in front of people, he's showing confidence.
No, see, there's
So
a difference between confident, and there's a difference between there's a difference between self doubt, and there's a difference between when you're wrong. When you're wrong, your conscious hits you. When you're wrong, your body language will not resonate with your thoughts. When you're wrong, you will fumble. When you're wrong, your mind will hit you. Whenever you're wrong, you will never get small by saying sorry and I'm wrong. That's okay. You're not God. You cannot be right always. I make hundred of mistakes. So what, we all are humans, right? We will make mistakes. That will what make us better. Experience it. If you're doing wrong, that makes you human. Admit your mistakes. That will make you confident. Admitting mistake is sign of a confident person. Ignoring mistakes is a sign of an underconfident person. Always remember this. So when you ignore a mistake, that means you're not confident about yourself.
I absolutely agree with you, Shivani, on that. Okay, with that, I'll just take up the questions, ma'am. How to deal with people who make fun of you?
Okay, whenever somebody is making fun of you, you don't have to do anything. Just look into the eye. Constant. सिर्फ आंख में आंख डाल के बोलो और ये बोलो, we need to laugh on this. That's it. Okay, कुछ नहीं बोला. कभी कभी होता है when people are making fun of you, you get so embarrassed, या तो आप खुद हंसने लग, either you start laughing or you start feeling bad. At that moment, you have to make that person realize that you are not allowed to do that. And that moment, there is nothing that works like your eyes. Just constantly keep looking at that person without blinking. Constantly, without smiling, without blinking, look at that person for 30 seconds and just say, do I need to laugh in this? That's it. I can guarantee you that person will never ever laugh. But then it really needs courage. You really need to be assertive when somebody is laughing at you. You really need to show that. Only body language will help you in this. Look into the eyes without any smile. Keep on looking without blinking and say, do I need to smile on this? That's it. Nothing else is required. Either that person will do like this, or that person, यार तू तो बुरा मान गई. बस that इतना ही बोलना है और कुछ नहीं बोलना. दोबारा कोई नहीं हंसेगा.
Yeah, I guess that was a tip for us, all of us, for me as well as a person. And I have been following you for so long on Insta, and you are posting videos related to like the etiquette tips for the army personnel over there. With that, as you just said, you were a very shy person. I would like to know what's the success mantra behind so many followers that your page is buzzing up with so many followers. So, what tips would you like to give to our audience? That what is the key that you just cracked up, that the key that you have for the success of your Instagram page?
Okay, I don't have any key, Shruti, for that. But yes, as I told you, when you see through my page, you will see. You'll see my page. I'll smile a lot when I talk. I move my eyes a lot when I talk, and you will never see me wearing any clothes. I always wear formal clothes. You just observe my page. You'll always see me wearing a jacket, or else you'll always see me smiling. You'll always see my body language, my actions, my gestures, because I know that the moment somebody comes to my page, the first thing that they see how I appear. And if I don't look like a trainer, nobody is going to follow me. So that is it. And nothing apart from that. I create normal basic content. I don't create something. But yes, whenever I create content, I think as a girl or as my audience, what would I want in this page? What are the questions that they're inside? That's it.
Yeah. Okay. So a long weekend coming up, and I guess we are done with our questions. So,
There was
like,
one question of Sharit, I think so,
yeah. He was asking that he feels shy, I guess. I'll just come back to this question. Just give me a second. Yeah. He loses his eye contact after a few seconds. So, how to build that captivating eye contact with somebody?
Okay, so whenever Shachit, this happens with you, eye contact, there's a difference between eye contact and staring. When you stare at a person, you the other person feel comfortable. However, whenever it's an eye contact, just look at the person for 2 seconds, then look at somewhere else, then look at the person for 2 seconds. Keep it very casual. There's no need to look at the person for maximum 3 seconds also. 2 seconds, then look at the wall that is behind, or somebody's who's standing behind, or anything. So 2 seconds, then look here and there, then 2 seconds, then look here and there. That is it. Okay, so there is nothing to keep a constant eye contact with someone. You can look here and there, but make sure that 80 out of 80% and 20% is your eye contact when you're talking to someone.
So I'll just launch a poll for all of you. This was a very great session for all of us. We have been looking for the session for long, and Shivani, thank you so much for coming in.
Thank
I'm just
you.
Thank you so much. Yeah. So I'm launching the poll, everyone. Please answer the poll. Give your feedback to us. It will be really helpful to us. Also, I've shared the social media handles of shiksha.com. Do follow us for more such interesting webinars. I hope Shivani would keep coming up with us. Okay. And
Absolutely.
sure. I've also put up my email ID in case all of you want to know something. You can just post your queries over there. I'm launching the poll. Just make sure from 1 to 10 how valuable the session was for you. And Shivani, would you like to give us some last quick tips to everybody? Like you have been sharing the etiquette tips for everything. So,
Absolutely. Just look your best. Wear your jacket whenever you feel underconfident. Wear a perfume whenever you feel underconfident. Smile, eyes, hands. And apart from that, remember one thing: nobody is coming to talk to you. You have to initiate if you want to excel in life. That's it.
we are getting 100% useful session. So, guys, 10 is the extremely likely session that you would like to tell your friends that yes, we should attend these sessions with us. Okay. I'm waiting for all your responses. We have got more participants who are sending in their feedback. Okay, extremely likely we are getting the responses that how likely would you like to recommend Shiksha counseling webinars to your friends? And Arun is asking how to make friends.
I told Ridhima, right? Compliment,
Yeah,
start the conversation, and initiate. Compliment. If you want to do anything in life, you want to take a project, if you want to go for an interview, if you want to crack anything, compliment. Compliment works like magic. It'll melt the other person. दुनिया बोलती है मक्खन नहीं मारना चाहिए, पर बिना मक्खन मारे काम नहीं चलता. All are social animals. We need social validation.
Yeah. And guys, all of you who are asking for the webinars video, we'll be posting it soon on our YouTube channel. Do follow us on the YouTube. And Shivani, thank you so much.
Thank you
Also,
so
as
much,
yeah, thank you so much. I just wish all of you a very happy Independence Day. We'll be celebrating 75 years of independence soon. So congratulations to all of you and thanks for joining in.
Thank you so much, Shruti, for having me. And thank you so much, everyone, for joining. It was a really, really helpful session. Shruti, I have a session to join at 6 p.m. if I'm allowed to leave.
Yeah. You may leave. Thank you so much, Shivani.
Thank you so much, everyone. Take care of yourself. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe our YouTube channel.